Hello and welcome back to Train Sim World. And you may know by the title. And yes, there is a jolly but coming as well for this one. Yes, the Köln Aachen Timetable update is coming soon. And the reason why I'll get onto the but is very much coming up as well, because not yet. Anyway, so on to the news article. So, new services and layers for an old favourite Köln Aachen Timetable update are coming soon. We've been talking about the upcoming update for a little while now, coming to boost the total service count with a huge selection of playable and AI services. As a reminder, this update will be free to owners of the Route and Train Sim World 5. Today we wanted to confirm the add-ons and that will add layers onto the route following the update to different platforms. Different platforms is a lie. As a note, the update will intentionally be rolled out to Steam players only, with other platforms receiving the update at a later time. For once, it's not console users getting the middle finger. Anyway, just console users getting the middle finger, I mean. Epic Games users are also getting the middle finger. So, I've also noted down how many playable services both the original and new Journeys has, just to point out for this next bit. With the relevant content and installed, and the service count will be up to considerably more than the original 555 services. That is literally what everything is available, and it will go up to over 4,000. Here comes an S-Bahn service, and which of that around 600 will be playable. Hello, Tank, going the opposite way. So the original timetable had 245 playable services. The new Journeys expansion, which just to point out comes with that talent there, what you need for this time for the timetable, and that includes actually the update itself. Most likelihood as well will be on there. It puts it up to 369 playable. So don't need that bit of sheet anymore. So yeah, so it does go up a lot. So below is the full list of add-ons you'll need for playable and AI services in the new timetable. Brenham Oldenburg. So that will be for the BR110 with the N-Wagon services on certain AI regional Bahn 48 Köln and RE regional 4 services. I'm guessing that might just be AI only. Riesa Dresden for Zacons. Frankfurt Fulda for AIICET services. Hamburg and Lübeck for static Ross T wagons throughout the route. Hamstrucker Rhine Ruhr for the BR422 Operation X6 services. The BR425 operating the R8 Regional Bahn 26 and Regional Bahn 27 all at Köln, and the RB Regional Bahn 33 at Aachen. Linker Line Strecke for the BR103 rail tour services. LGV Mediterranean for TGV AI services, substituting for Frei's services between Aachen and Köln. I'm guessing that looks like an AI only. Mittenhall Barn for their 628 DMU services, serving all major stations, will be found in a minute. Main Spessard Barn for the BR146 for additional Regional 1 services, Regional Express 1 services. Rusik Nord's DB363 shunting and local services throughout the route in yards such as Stromland and Kornhazen. Salzburg Rosenheim for the BR111 on Regional Express 4 services at Aachen Hauptbahnhof. Schnellfrastrecke Kessel Rosberg for ICE1 AI services at Köln, as well as a few playable running for the full length of the route, plus ICE3 AI at Köln, and most freight services also come from this add-on. Railpool BR193 Vectron, playable and AI and night jet services. Flextrain BR193, Flextrain AI service at Con with a few playable depot moves and 2 full-length runs, 1 either way. DBBR101 original, one that's for Hamstrucker Ryan Moore. IC services as AI, as well as a few playable running the full length of the route. That sounds like there's a bit more, and yes, I have got dynamic level on. DBBR218 on 1 short freight services bound for diesel only branch line. And on to the S-Bahn BR425 for 423. The BR423 from New Journeys Pack runs on all S11, S12 and S19 services. These are all on their own layers in this timetable and do not affect the New Journeys timetable. Further details. On the on the new timetable Journeys timetable, the R8 and the RB26 had problems joining the main line southbound in one late confusion. Northbound services to be playable. This timetable has them running in both directions. In this timetable, the original Regional 1, Regional 9 services and S-Bahn and ICE will, of course, still feature in AI services. This is seen such stations such as Aachen Hauptbahnhof, Dürren, and of course Köln Hauptbahnhof, which was a non-stop activity throughout the day, including the Regional 7 trains. For players with main Spessard Bahn route on the route, there will also be additional peak into Regional 1 services that run non-stop between Köln and Dürren, stopping at Stromberg Hauptbahnhof. And also Regional 1 also has 2 services a day, stopping additionally at Ennendorf. The 642 services from Mittenwaldbahn. The addition to the RB20 services, it will allow players to serve a new station, Ellenbahnhof, which is the only served by Regional Bahn 20 and some peak Regional Express services, and the Regional Bahn 20 trains also run between Langue and Dürren as AI at Langue. The Mittenwall Barn also adds Regional Barn 21, Regional Barn 28 as AI traffic at Durham, Regional Barn 12, Regional Express 22, Regional Barn 24, Regional Barn 25 as AI only traffic in the Köln area. Hello, you. We're not finished there. Regional Barn 38, playable services between Köln and Horen I'm losing my words here, as well as AI services at Horen. I'm mispronouncing everything. On to freight. For freight, France Timetable features a huge new range of services, experienced mostly via the Kessel-Wurzburger route. Freight trains will need to stop passing points for high-speed trains and even other freight trains. Whilst most of these are A to B runs, there are a few shunting services for them forced at Strunberg too. So, before I go on to the next part, if you are curious what station that it doesn't, if you don't know, pardon me, this station here doesn't actually feature in anything at the current state of time. Spoiler warning, there's a train coming. Anyway, so the platform rollout. This update is scheduled to roll out internally to Steam players only, with other platforms receiving the update at a later time. This will come with the next scheduled TSW patch, alongside a range of other improvements, fixes for various add-ons, ahead of the release of Cargo Line Volume 3 Intermodal on the 1st of May. We will provide further details about the new Aachen Timetable, PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and Epic Games players at a later time, whilst our team continue to test on these platforms. I'm just going to say it. Steam users, you're being used as beta testers. If you're playing on PlayStation 4, you already have gotten a sneak preview of the update timetable, as it was unintentionally included in builds earlier this month. We've not been able to further test this platform, and we'll share news about the PS4 alongside other platforms as soon as we can. In the meantime, if you give it a try on PS4, be aware of the issues you may encounter. So, there you go. And welcome any thoughts on the feedback thread, and which we'll share early next week. So, obviously, the next thing is it got tries to sell you the route. Anyway, so I might attempt to see if I can download the PS4 version of TSW5 and just have Aachen, and I'd have to go keep this up so I can go through all the add-ons to just have all the downloads for the for the original content, and just have a laugh and see what it's like. And if it works well, I might do a little video on it. But so yeah, this is when now I look at it, it probably won't be there, because that technically could say technically PlayStation 5 as well, because we can obviously PlayStation is backwards can download that, so that's why I might do it and see if I can or not. I will put an update after this one's actually gone live anyway. So let's get on that train now. See, anyway. So like I said, afterwards it goes TSW 5 compatible, Snowflash Tracker Köln Aachen. If you're new to Train Sim Rail 5, you can still pick up Snowflash Tracker Köln Aachen as obviously compatible content. So, like I said, it's being able to do that. Apparently, there's a turntable somewhere which you can now use as well because of free reign. Anyway, I wonder where that is. It can't be Doom's, can it? Because I don't think the Doom timetable's actually. No, it's not. I'm now curious where this timetable is. So I'm guessing that services might be able to use that loop in the update and that bit of track there. Because I believe those other services stop there, and you might even get some that bugger off that way. Or not, that might be just a freight route. So at least this might be a lot bigger. And off goes that train, which I think went past us earlier. And you probably get a lot more around here. A lot, that might be a turntable actually there. But you get a lot more services around. So, on that ground, thank you very much for watching the update. Once again, the update is only for Steam users, painfully, yep. But that does actually, in some way, marks out that Steam users are, in some respects on it, being used as beta testers as well. Big, definitely for the Epic Games version. Yeah, fair enough, not as much for the console side of things. Technically, that's PlayStation 4. In some sense, PlayStation 5 users. But, yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to stop the end here and don't do that. So don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button as well to see if I do end up getting a video on Köln Aachen on the updated timetable on the PS4 version of the game. Anyway, so once again, thank you very much for watching and have an awesome day. I will see you in the next one, which will probably be now for tomorrow, which will be the runs on a Peninsula Corridor. So, once again, thank you very much for watching, and that was a little sun clearance. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome day. Goodbye.